we have the 15-inch variant in the house. I want to thank Microsoft. Looked really similar to last year's variant. Honestly, design-wise, hasn't changed much. Pricing for the Surface Book line starts at $1599 with a 13. The unit we have from Microsoft here is priced at $2,799. Core i7, which is a quad-core processor. We also have 32 gigabytes of RAM, but it starts at 16. Now, storage is 512. The GTX 1660 Ti with 6 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. So you've got all that packed into this device, and base, you do have two USB 3.1 ports, USB-A, and then we also have an SD card slot on that, which uses a 127 watt charger. I do like that they've kept it, even though some people don't like it, but you know, every laptop company has a different port. So you have that on the base. The display is a 4K display. It's a lovely looking display. You've got speakers all around. There's a headphone jack on the right hand side, a power and a volume button. And it's got two cameras. It's got Windows Hello. I love Windows Hello. It's so easy to just walk up, your device is unlocked. I like it, it's great. I wish every laptop had it. It's much easier than fingerprint sensor or anything. It just, keyboard is great for typing. It's probably one of the best keyboards I've used. When I started typing on it, I was like, wow, this is pretty good. It feels comfortable, it's easy to use, and it works really well. The trackpad is also really smooth. The keyboard is backlit as well, so of course you're writing at night, that will also work. But I wish to see this in the matte black variant, especially just with the keyboard lighting and all that from one device. Not just a 2-in-1 as a flip up, it's a detachable display. Tell me any other laptop where you can basically detach it, walk away, take it, start reading, browsing the web, 10-finger touch, all that fun stuff, or using the Surface Pen, which are about games. So we talked about all the specs, everything that's in there. How is gaming performance and what does it bring to the table, especially if you're buying something like the Surface Book and you're thinking about it for work, because also Microsoft touts a pretty massive battery life of 17.5 hours. We'll talk about the battery life in this video as well. But how is gaming performance? You've got a 1660 Ti. We're going to check out games like Call of Duty Warzone, Grand Theft Auto 5, Apex Season 5 as well, Streets of Rage 4, which is a great game to play, and Halo Anniversary.
There's a chopper. There's a chopper. We stick to the plan, we're home free. Ain't cool. They ain't made this car yet.
Reloading. That entire squad is falling.
Nice choice. Body shield here.
Optics here.
Level 2. Optics here. Close range. 10 seconds to the ring. Extend barrel stabilizer. Shield cell here.
these buildings. Meet you there. Over. Copy that. I'm gonna get a satchel on the gate.
Locate and secure cap. Next objective located.
Terminates a contract. It's over.
And if you're going to pick up the Surface Book 3, especially for work and for creative tools, whether you're editing, you're drawing, this will do the job for you quite well as a game set. Although even playing without a headset, it kind of drowns out at some point. Performance-wise, roughly around 60 frames per second for all games. Of course, certain games dipped, but again, drivers are not up to date fully, so that's just something to bear in mind. Now, in terms of temperatures, it does run warm, both display and the base. Again, think about it this way, or the base has the GTX, and you ask, can you also game just with Intel Iris Pro GPU in there? So that should be able to play certain games for you. And Street of Rage 4 handles that really well. I love that game. You should definitely go ahead and check it out. Now, there's so much which looks a little bit like this. Also, using the microphones of the Surface Book 3 to give you an idea of what it sounds like using this for webcam calls, since we're going to be doing a lot of that nowadays. The speakers. Now, I will say for me, the speakers are not super loud, but they're loud enough. Remember, they're around the display and not by the base of this device, because of course when you put it in tablet mode, it goes right there. The device brings to the table. In terms of gaming, you can definitely game with this if you're picking it up. The 1660 Ti definitely works well, and if you pack in the 16 and 32 gig, but if you think about picking up the device, we'll leave a link for you down below. Let me